Pacheco sidesteps a tackle, cuts 15, 10, 5, freaking touchdown, dude! Blown up, fumble, pitch back to Brian Cook, and Brian Cook's gonna freaking house it, dude! He's gonna house it! Oh my God! He's got plenty of time, fires, back in the end zone, touchdown! Bro, what the frick did I just watch? And this is why you don't doubt Patrick Mahomes. He's gonna waltz in, untouched, touchdown, Kansas City, let's go, baby! Oh man, Super Bowl 58 incoming. At Arrowhead West, the Chiefs have a chance to win Super Bowl 58 for the greatest Chiefs player to ever play the game in Derek Thomas, who wore number 58. Dude, can you imagine? Please. Oh, please, NFL scriptwriters, show us favor. If it's not for Derek Thomas, which is the most important reason for me, let it be for Taylor Swift. I don't care. Let it be for, that reason. That's fine. If that's the reason, cool. But it's for Derek Thomas, number 58. That's what I'm gonna say. We're gonna ride that wave. How the heck are you guys doing, man? What a whirlwind of a few days. The AFC Championship game was phenomenal. Absolutely crazy the way that it ended with MVS making the game-sealing catch. I was shooketh to my soul. I made an apology on my Clips channel. I made an apology video using I used Chat GPT for the apology. Some people were like, dude, that was a really, really nice apology. And then some people were like, that apology fell short. And I was like, well, blame Chat GPT, because I literally said, hey, Chat GPT, can you please make me an apology for MVS? Because he had a very good game. He's done really well in the playoffs after having an underwhelming regular season. And Chat GPT went crazy. They gave me a 1 and 45 second long apology letter, and I read it. So there you go. MVS got it done. Now the Chiefs are moving on to face the San Francisco 49ers in a Super Bowl 54 rematch, basically. So I'm excited for it. But enough of that. Enough of me rambling, meaning I want to hang out with you guys. Hope you guys are doing fantastic. Almost 400 in chat. Daniel Akers with the gifted like 20 minutes ago, or I think. And then Race Fan with the 10 gifted. Bro, just dropped that 807. Just like a minute ago. Dude, thank you, Race Fan. Appreciate you, man. If you got gifteds, make sure to shout out thanks to them. Join the members-only Discord. We're in there all the time talking Chiefs, talking NFL. There's memes. Like, we're doing all kinds of stuff in there. And then, what else? We're doing the, this is on February 1st, so it's not technically January, but we're going to do the members-only Zoom call for the Let's Freaking Go tier and up that Derek D just upgraded to. He just upgraded to the Let's Freaking Go tier. We're doing the members-only Zoom call February 1st, and then we'll do another one later in February for February. But February 1st, the evening, is the Pro Bowl, like, skills showdown or something. So I thought that would be a perfect night for us to hang out, watch the Pro Bowl together, and just kind of kick it. So that's on Thursday. What's up, Yvonne? She said, wow. Wow, Cole. What did I do? What happened? Kyle, I'm doing awesome, brother. I'm doing awesome. I can like this? What is happening? Whoa, dude. Caleb Mason with the 5 gifted after Derek upgraded. Appreciate you, Race Fan. Thanks again. Dude, you guys are coming in hot already. Dez with the 2. You know what day next week media night is? No. I do not. I do not. We'll find that out here soon, hopefully. It might already be out. I mean, we can just look it up, to be honest, Dez. Super Bowl media night. Yeah, not seeing anything yet. Has it been announced? Does anybody know in chat? Let me know. Let me know if you know. Dez, thanks for the 2. If we can get the answer soon in here, we will get it done. Echo Boy said, I bet Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce are getting married. Oh, I have no idea. Not worried about that personally. Achilles, what's up, man? Hi, Cole. How are you? It's your birthday tomorrow. Perfect gift would be the Chiefs winning the Super Bowl. Dude, I hope so. My editor, Troy, he is not biased to the Chiefs whatsoever. He's a Vikings fan. He thinks the Chiefs are going to win the Super Bowl and they're going to win it decisively. He said that the 49ers defense is stagnant and overhyped, basically. So I was like, Troy, thank you. Because he kind of shoots it straight. He thought the Ravens were going to win in the AFC Championship game. So, haha, joke's on you, Troy. Joke's on you. Michael with the membership. Appreciate it, brother. Ron with the 10 months. Dude, 10 months. Sheesh. Yeah, I already see it. Frank Clark. Okay. Charles Omenihu tore his ACL in the AFC Championship game against the Ravens, and now people are asking, should the Chiefs sign Frank the Shark Clark because he smells blood in the water in the playoffs? We've seen that happen time and time again. Well, I think my answer to that is just going to be no. If the team wanted to go sign him to the practice squad and then call him up and play him a few plays, like, okay. But you've got a first-round draft pick sitting on the bench right now in Felix Anudike-Uzomah, who's been here all season. He's been putting in the work. Meanwhile, Frank Clark, he was with the Broncos, got cut from there, signed with the Seahawks, got cut from there. I'm just not really sure. I don't have an issue with Frank Clark. I would have liked for them to bring him back last offseason for the right price, but it did not happen, and obviously they let him go. But I think you have Felix Anudike-Uzomah. You've got Mike Dana. You've got other people who can rotate in there that have been in sync all season long. Why throw that off and throw a guy that hasn't been in the system, for the year? He's actually been in 2 different team systems. And that's kind of my thoughts. I understand the sentiment of wanting to bring Frank Clark back, but I'm kind of just thinking, hey, roll with the unit you got. They made it work without Charles Omenihu for 6 weeks in the middle of the season. Remember, he was suspended for 6 weeks. So why can't you make it work again for one more game? Use Dana. Use FAU. You've got George Karlaftis, who's been teeing off all year. You've got Turk Wharton, who's coming back and looking good. He's been back, but he tore his ACL, I think, last year. He's been looking good. Then you've got, obviously, Chris Jones as well. So that's kind of my thoughts on the whole. Should we bring Frank Clark in for the Super Bowl or leave him out, keep the guys we have in? I say we keep the guys that we've had in-house all season long and let them eat, let them feast on Brock Purdy. That's my answer. Let me know if you guys disagree. Let me know if you guys disagree with that. Actually, you know what? We're going to make that a poll. I want to make that a poll. Do the mods have the ability to make polls? Should the Chiefs bring in Frank Clark for the Super Bowl? Okay. Yes, no. All right, here you go. Here's your options. James with the 5 bomb said, hey, Cole, congrats on your team making it to another stupid Super Bowl. Oh, shoot. Thanks, James. Appreciate you, man, and the support always. The resident Broncos fan coming in hot once again. Appreciate you, brother. I'm so happy for you guys. Like, yippee. Thanks, dude. Appreciate you. Everything weather. What's up, Xander? Let me zoom in and see if I can get this fixed. Yeah, there we go. Yo, with a 20 bomb. Thank you, man. Cole, Chiefs going back-to-back to the Super Bowl in a freaking down year. Quote-unquote down year. Down year, my 4 years later, and we're playing the same team we beat for our first Super Bowl win in 50 years. Truly incredible. Let's freaking go. How about those Chiefs? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thanks so much for the 20 bomb. It's pretty crazy. It's going to be fun. I'm excited for it. Jason said, wow, Cole, really? What did I do this time? Jason? Do you think Kelsey will play 2 more years for us? I mean, he looks good to me. So I think he's going to come back next year. I mean, that's what he said. Now, if they win the Super Bowl, does he want to ride off into the sunset? I guess you could say maybe, but I really doubt it. Without 90, yes, bring back Frank, said Rob. Alicia said, I think Frank is a little rusty. Gary said, I say signing Frank will not impact our team. Then the comment went crazy, and I can't find it now. Cole, does the team have digression to not provide a ring to Tony if we win? No, he would get a ring. He was on the team. They already brought Frank back. Say, what? What are you talking about? Who already brought Frank back? What is this poll? What is this poll looking like? Uh, 41% yes, 44% no, 40 or 14% heck no. See, I think most of you are in line with with my thinking that the Chiefs probably just should let the Frank Clark thing go for this year. Much respect to Frank, but I think you let it go. Is Joe Thuney going to play? Not sure. The initial report was he had a pec strain, which, depending on the severity of the strain, signs could point toward him potentially playing in the Super Bowl. But then Adam Schefter on the Pat McAfee show said it was more of a tear, which a strain is a tear. Just depends on the grade of the strain. Like, I understand that. But Adam Schefter on the Pat McAfee show made it seem like it was like just more serious than maybe the initial reports were led to believe. I guess we'll find out. But if Joe Thuney can't go, Nick Allegretti is the next man up, and he played a pretty good game against the Ravens, who are no slouch. They were the number one team in sacks this season. So, and Mahomes got sacked one time. Is Willie Gay going to play? Yeah, we have no idea about the injury report, guys. The Chiefs start practice on Thursday. I think they do like a Thursday, Friday, Saturday set of practices, and then they will travel, I believe, and then they'll do practices there in Vegas. So I'm not sure about Willie Gay. I think I would feel more optimistic about Willie Gay playing than Joe Thuney. I almost said Allegretti, but not Allegretti. Joe Thuney. Is Carlos Dunlap available? Yeah, he's running his restaurant, but he's available. That he is. Let's see here. Ghost with the 5. Oh, dude, appreciate you, man. Good news, I'll be on the Zoom call Thursday because I don't have to work that night. Ooh, let's go, dude. Yeah, see you there, brother. We'll hang out, watch some of the Pro Bowl. Smooth with the 10. So many people disrespecting the Chiefs and Mahomes, especially Brady and Niners fans. I think people are... Wait, Brady? Oh, just Brady fans and Niners fans. Okay, I was like, because Tom Brady's been really chill and respectful about Mahomes, I thought. I think people are scared he can catch Brady. I don't even know if it's that. I think people are just annoyed of the Chiefs winning year in and year out, or getting close to winning year in and year out. So I think that's just more of what it is. I'm going to do a YouTube short on this soon. It's about Mahomes he's just the villain now. He slowly became the villain from he was beloved, I thought, around the league by many, and now a lot of people just don't like the guy. So, I mean, I kind of like it, to be honest. He's the playoff villain too, the road playoff villain this season. So that's been fun. But Smooth, I appreciate the 10 bomb, man. I hope you are doing fantastic, brother. Thanks for hopping in. Joel with the 5. How much cap space would clear up if Kelsey unfortunately retired? Not a lot. I don't think so. Kelsey contract. I mean, next year, he's only got a dead cap of $2.5 million. So, I mean, he's got a cap hit of 19, a base salary of 16.2. But yeah, I would be really surprised if he retired. I'd be really surprised if he retired. But so they can free up a little bit, obviously. I just don't know, because this doesn't happen a lot. Maybe somebody in chat knows what happens to a player's contract if they retire and you're still under contract. So if Kelsey retired next year and his base salary is 16. Okay, again, this is super hypothetical. To be clear, I do not think Travis Kelsey is retiring, but somebody said how much cap space would clear up if Kelsey unfortunately retired. So if he unfortunately retired, surprisingly, because I don't think he is, his base salary is 16.2. His cap hit's 19.8, and he's got a dead cap at 2.5. What exactly happens to the contract? Anybody know? Because he's kind of given up early. Yep, Deanna said Allegretti is solid, 100%. They got to pay him. No matter what? If they retire, the contract goes into a different account. It's not counted against active players. Okay. All right. That's helpful. They hate us because they ain't us. What up, KC70? Hope you're doing well. Christopher, this is so you can thumbs up super chats now, huh? Is this like a new thing? I can heart it too. Look. Did that heart? I don't know. This is a new feature. Woo! Christopher, wait, yeah. Joel, thanks for the 5. Christopher with the 5. Appreciate you, man. Hey, Cole, we met at Arrowhead when Tom was there. Heck yeah, dude. Let's go, brother. Go Chiefs, and please check on Perna. Gonna see you on the dumpster fire next week. Yeah, I'll be there. I have like a 15-minute slot around 1 p.m. Eastern, I think, 12 p.m. Central. So yes, sir. I will be there. I have checked in on Perna. I think he's still surviving, but he's gonna hate watch the Super Bowl. That is for sure. Thanks so much for the 5, man. It was great to meet you at Arrowhead. Great to meet Tom, obviously, as well. That was a fun event for a great cause, obviously. Patrick Mahomes MVP with the 2 months. Let's go, man. Appreciate you. Chiefs win Super Bowl 24-16. Chiefs win. I actually like that score prediction. I like seeing the 49ers scoring under 20 because I think that very well could happen. I don't know, guys. I don't know if Brock Purdy is going to be the guy this year in the under the bright lights against Spags. Spags is literally a killer, a cold-blooded killer, man. I think Spags is going to tee off. I mean, they just got done talking about the Chiefs. They went through Tua, Josh Allen, and Lamar Jackson. Now, Purdy is good. He had a great season, but he's got carried by some monster weapons. CMC, who should probably be league MVP. You got Ayuk. You got Kittle. You got Debo. They're a problem, so don't get me wrong. I'm not ultimately trying to disrespect Purdy. I'm just saying when you compare Purdy to all the quarterbacks that the Chiefs just went through to get to the Super Bowl, he kind of scares me the least. Now, their team is a borderline super team, so there is that. But I'm just saying when you're just comparing QB play, he definitely looks beatable, you know? Rodolfo, what's up, man? With the 2 bomb. Good evening, Cole. You're going to the Super Bowl? Dude, turn up, bro. That is fire. Somebody said Purdy's better than Tua. I mean, that's fine. But the Miami Dolphins offense was the #1 in the NFL, and they scored 7 points. Now it's freezing balls, so a little bit different story probably with that game. But I was just saying, like, you had Tua in a stacked offense. You had Josh Allen in a pretty stacked offense. You had Lamar Jackson in a fully healthy and Mark Andrews offense, and the defense held. So I feel okay about it. What's up, Vile? Good to see you, bro. Hope you're doing fantastic, man. Yeah, hopefully it's a good game. That's what I hope for. Hopefully it's a W. That's what I really hope for. Justin Tucker wasn't banging 100-year-olds when he threw his stuff away. No, sir. No, sir, on the Justin Tucker. Any word on CMC's neck? Not really. I mean, I haven't done like a deep dive searching for it, but I know that at the end of the game, he cartwheeled basically onto his neck and was getting it worked out. But one thing I did want to look up is I wanted to look this up with you guys. 49ers injury after NFC Championship game and just kind of see, because there were some guys banged up. All right. Let's see. Yeah, Shanahan did not mention CMC, who landed awkwardly on his head late in the fourth quarter. McCaffrey told him it was just a stinger. He said he got a little bit of a stinger when he went down there. That's what his words were. He had to come out for a play. So no real news about CMC. As far as the others go, you had Dre Greenlaw had a stinger, and cornerback Ambry Thomas had an ankle issue. But I think that's it. Not too many injuries there for the Niners, and a big win over the Lions that were up by, dude, what was it? Was it 24-7 at halftime, and then the Lions lost that game? What the hell, Dan Campbell? What were you thinking? Kick the field goal. Screw the analytics sometimes and kick the field goal. Get the points. Look at Patrick Mahomes and Andy Reid some of these times. Harrison Butker is the one banging 50-yarders this season because the Chiefs are just taking the points. I don't know why they didn't want to, but now they're in Cancun. They can watch the Super Bowl from their house. K Wright with the 2-bomb. Big defensive game. KC wins 20-16, and that is a Saints fan, so that is a non-biased prediction. Let's go, dude. Appreciate that. 20-16. I could see that being pretty close to the score. I mean, Patrick Mahomes MVP said 24-16, Chiefs win. See that as well. Yo, what's up, Nona? Good to see you. Yeah, we got this. Let's go. So if the Chiefs beat Purdy, well, all the pundits call him Brock Garoppolo. Ah, man. I don't know. I don't dislike Purdy. I like Brock Purdy. I think his story is crazy. Mr. Irrelevant. I think he was the very last pick of the draft last year. So the story is crazy. Came in and kind of balled out after 49ers went through their QB issues last year. So I don't have any disrespect for Purdy. So I just want to get that across, even though I said I'm not as afraid of Brock Purdy. That's not a disrespect thing. That's just me kind of processing through it. Can Jerick McKinnon still play? I mean, if the Chiefs open up his 21-day window to return sometime this week or next week, in theory, yes. But he had core muscle surgery like end of December, early January, and there was a muscle that tore off the bone when he sustained this core muscle injury, and they had to repair that too. I don't know if just after a month he's going to be ready to play in an NFL game. You know, I don't know. I'm not the doctor. I'm not the medical team, the staff, any of that. But I doubt it. I doubt we see McKinnon. I doubt we see Brian Cook. But would be fine to be wrong. You know, I would love to have McKinnon out there. I think it'd be awesome. I just don't think so. K Wright with a 2-bomb. Rice and Pacheco both have a TD in the Super Bowl. Ooh, Rice and Pop. Let's go. I'm with it. I actually like that a lot. Is Jerick McKinnon on IR? Yes, he is. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he probably can't play, said AFAM. Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think so. Ooh, someone had a Spags comment. Spags will have 49ers offense looking like hot trash. Well, I don't know about that, because I do respect the 49ers and their offense. They've got a lot of playmakers. I mean, dude, I would kill for one of them on the Chiefs offense, to be honest. I mean, give me Ayuk next year and it's a wrap, but that's probably not happening. But yeah, I mean, they got a good team. But Spags will do his thing. Are they signing the Shark? I don't think so. I mean, I kind of gave my thoughts on that earlier. I don't think they signed Frank Clark. But if they want to sign him to a practice squad contract and potentially call him up, like, okay, he hasn't been with the team all year. You know, if you just want to put him in on third downs that you know is going to be a passing down and say, go rush the QB. I mean, all right, but why can't Dana do that, or Karlaftis, or FAU, who's been on the bench all year? If they bring in Frank Clark, I'm just going to say this. If they bring in Frank Clark and FAU is a healthy and active, that is going to concern me about FAU. Now, I don't want to really judge or grade FAU on this season. He kind of had a redshirt year behind a D-line that was very, very, very talented, and some vets in there too. So I'm not really tripping about FAU this year. But at the end of the season, if you opt to bring in a guy that hasn't been with your team all year over activating your first-round draft pick, I mean, I will be a little bit concerned about the progress of FAU, even though I want to reserve full judgment. I want to give him all next year, to be honest. I want to give him all next year. Chiefs on top again. Love it. Chiefs are better. Dawn with the 5. Appreciate you. 49ers did not look great in their two playoff games. Don't want to be overconfident. Yeah, definitely. I don't think anybody should come into this game talking about the Chiefs just being like, oh, we're going to steamroll these guys. I think you just need to take them very serious. You've got to look at all their weapons because they have a lot. They have a lot on both sides of the ball, to be honest. I mean, we got an old buddy over there too. Charvarius Ward. I think he's healthy and playing, I believe. They got Bosa. I mean, they got a bunch of people over there on the defensive side of the ball too. So, yeah, they can't sleep on these guys. You know, they've got to come in and get prepared. Got to come in and get prepared. To be honest, I want to see DK Metcalf with Mahomes. I mean, okay, fine with me. Sign me up. How do you make that happen? I don't know. This was interesting to note. Brett Veach spoke after the AFC Championship win, and he said they tried to trade up into the first round to get a receiver. He did say that, and he said they couldn't find a trade partner. Now, he did say they were very happy they got Rice, but he did say they tried to move up in round 1 to get a receiver. He said that at the end of his presser, and I found that interesting. Like, who could that have been? There was 4 receivers that went off the board there in the first round, like in consecutive order, I think. You know, was it Quentin Johnston? I don't know. Zay Flowers? Maybe. Who knows? But we have Rice, and he's balling out. Still just interesting that he said that. How old are you? How old do you think I am? I'm definitely the age where people don't normally ask how old I am. I'll tell you that right now. Yo, what's up, hippie? Do we know if they're wearing red or white? They're wearing red. Yeah. That was actually shown on their Twitter today. I can screen share it. This looks funny. Hold on. I will fix. Yeah, they shared it today because they showed the patches. Or maybe that was Hey, Twitter, are you alive? This is it. Hello? What is wrong with Twitter? It's definitely red because they sewed the patches on. So, yeah, red. 49ers will be white. McCaffrey is the person we need to worry about. Yeah, you got him too. That's probably the biggest threat. I don't even know if I named McCaffrey when I was talking about all the weapons. I think I did. But yeah, on offense, I mean, I'm just looking at, like, from a pass catcher perspective, Debo, Kittle, Ayuk, and then there's a Jennings he's been balling out when needed too. And then, yeah, CMC is the real, like, no, I said Kittle. I for sure said Kittle. But, yeah, CMC is crazy. Is McCaffrey playing? No idea. I would assume he plays. I don't know if death would keep him out of the Super Bowl. He would come back into his own body to play in this game. I mean, they want to play in this game. What's up, Sky on Top? Our D will shut down the Niners offense. I mean, that's the hope. That's the plan. Remember when J.J. Watt said he would get Mahomes and Eric Fisher stuffed his face in the dirt? This Bosa talk is just talk right now. Bosa been talking? Is Tony still out? It's a great question. If you guys didn't know, Tony took to social media. He took to social media. Bro, what is wrong with Twitter? Is it my internet? Or is it Twitter? My stream connection's fine, so it's not my connection. I don't even remember what was asked. Oh, Tony. Yeah, Tony took to Instagram on a live stream literally the morning of the AFC Championship game and said he's not hurt. The Chiefs aren't being honest. Well, Andy Reid was asked about it, and Andy Reid was like, well, he's hurt. He's on the injury report. They've been treating him. But then he kind of just said he's just going through some things, but he'll be back out there at practice and working. I don't think I want Tony out there in the Super Bowl, guys. What is going on? You know, like, I appreciate what he did last year. I appreciate the punt return in the Super Bowl. But there's something going on. And I don't know if you want to trust him all of a sudden after missing 6 games to have opportunities in the biggest game of the year. Yeah, I'm just not sure. He's a freak of nature athletically and dangerous with the ball in his hands, but it's like, I just don't know. Just don't know. Christopher Mugford, what's up, man? Appreciate the channel. Thank you, bro. Appreciate the support. Yeah, Uri, I think so too. I mean, Andy Reid literally said he's just going through some things. That's what he said. Now, I think he recently had his significant other or girlfriend, fiance. I don't really know. It was reported on Saturday night that they had a baby, so that's cool that he got to be there for that. But yeah, I don't know about that. What's up, Will? What up? Tony, trade bait out. The fullback for the Niners scares me like a sore thumb, or scars me like a sore thumb. Every game he makes a big player too. Use check, right? I'm a 32. Someone really wants to know my age. 32. Are you 74? Yes. How did you know? That's crazy. Do you think that the Chiefs will still keep MVS after the season? So even like MVS has done well in the playoffs. Like he's done what we were hoping he would do almost every game this year. Just have a nice deep catch or two or make a nice play or two. I'm still not sure this is enough, in my opinion, to bring him back next year. Again, you can save like $12 million to move on from him. Now, maybe they say, look, MVS, we like having you around. You're a great vet in the room. You know all the positions. You can make plays sometimes. We'd love to have you back, but we're going to have to restructure your contract like pretty heavily. Maybe he would do it, but I don't really know. That's a question I could ask you guys. Do you think MVS, what he's done in the last couple of playoff games, is enough to say, yeah, we want him back on his current deal? I'm just going to ask you guys. I'm asking a poll question. Is MVS done in the playoffs? Bring him back next season with same contract. I think the answer is probably no for most of you, but I'd be curious to get your opinions. I'm talking about bringing him back on his current deal, where he's going to cost his cap hit's going to be like $14.5 million. Remember, he had like 300 yards in the regular season, guys. I understand he made plays. He's kind of like Frank Clark. They're literally the Spider-Man meme where they're pointing at each other. Sammy Watkins, Frank Clark, MVS, they're all just pointing at each other. I think if they want to potentially restructure the guy, because here's the thing about MVS, if you want to look at some positives, he's healthy. He's out there. It's not like, Tony like lives on the injury report. I mean, MVS is out there and healthy, and he is blocking and he's doing other stuff, but I feel like he's shown that he can still make plays. So I'm like, all right. So how about a restructure? Maybe. That'd be my thoughts. Just bring in MVS for playoffs, vet min deal. Cole, do you think the Chiefs will run 4 linebacker defense with Bolton, Tranquil, Gay, and Chanel at edge with a Minihue out? Ooh, I feel like they've played around with that this season. Not a lot, but I have seen it when people are breaking down coaches' film. They're talking about that, and I've seen it a couple times. That's very interesting, actually, because you can use Chanel like that. I don't know how much they would do it, but I bet you we could very well possibly see it at least some. I don't think they're going to massively change, what Spags wants to do and how he normally operates. Because I think, what does Spags run? A 4-3-4? No, a 4-3. Yeah, so you're talking about switching it. They'll do it sometimes. That's actually interesting. They might do it a little bit more with a Minihue out, but I don't think that's like something they bring out and they do that a lot. Stop lying, you're 32? Yes, that's what I said. I said I'm 32. Derek with the 5. Let's go. The 5 gifted, actually. 5 bomb. Let's go, bro. Appreciate that, man. As always. Travis with the 5. Cole, been awesome working 20 miles north of Baltimore. What a bunch of crying babies I get to hear. FAU, yes, give him another year to produce. Yeah, definitely. Like, some people are like, oh, FAU's a bust. But I'm like, I don't think you can say that yet because he hasn't really seen the field. Next year, you could still, I don't even know if you could say he's a bust after just next year. I feel like you need to give him a couple years in the system, like actively working. But that's just me. I try to be a little bit more patient than I feel like I ought to be. I want to jump further to conclusions or answers. Like, I'm not quite on board with some people. Some people are like, yo, fire Veach, fire Andy. Like, fire Spags was called for a lot even last year. I haven't really heard that this year because the defense has been insane. But I've never really been for any of that. Now, okay, if they want to move on from Nagy or something, I guess. But they're not going to do it now. They're going to do it in the offseason, and I really don't think they will. I don't know that they will, to be honest. But hey, Travis, I'm glad you get to hear all the crying. Because, dude, there's been so many complaining about the officiating, and I'm like, you guys are insane. You guys are insane, dude. Because It's just such an exhausting, tiring game. Let's talk about it. Blaming the refs. It is exhausting. It's tiring. And in the sense of this too, like hunting down like plays, like individual plays. Both teams can hunt down individual plays where a foul, a almost foul was committed. Almost every single play on both sides of the ball. I saw a thread on Twitter that had play after play after play of the Chiefs getting held, Chris Jones getting tripped in the end zone that should have been a safety, the holding call on Trey Smith that wasn't a hold that negated Rashee Rice's touchdown. That's 9 points taken away from the Chiefs. You know, and it's just like you can literally go through both sides every single game, and you're gonna be so desperate, you're gonna be such a loser that's what you're gonna resort to instead of saying, "Well, man, my team just did not play very well. They had 3 turnovers. Lamar strip sacked, threw a horrible interception, almost threw another interception to Nick Bolton. And then if Lamar Jackson wasn't a freak of nature, Justin Reed would have picked off that tipped up ball, but Lamar Jackson caught it. So again, you can sit here and do the refs this, the refs that, but dude, it's what idiots do. It's what the people with very small brains do. And I'm not even saying that because the Chiefs won, because you guys are here when the Chiefs lose, and I don't resort to that either. It's which team actually executed at a higher level, and the Ravens offense fell flat. Why don't Ravens fans just look at themselves in the mirror before just doing the loser? I mean, every team does it. Every team does it, especially when the Chiefs play. It's just the Chiefs get all the calls. You know, it's the lazy approach. And people are lazy. They don't want to accept accountability. They don't want to do that. They just want the cop out. You know, they were coddled as children, and that's just how it goes. Welcome to 2023, ladies and gentlemen. And yeah, that's just what it's going to be, but I just think it's the lazy way out. Let's see. Bernard with the 2. I would love more veteran receivers like OBJ. I mean, sure, to an extent. If you look at Odell Beckham Jr.'s production based on how much he got paid, not worth it to me. He would have to sign for not even half that, in my opinion. But sure, I do like the idea. Dude, Mike Evans. I actually love Mike Evans. Love that idea. But yeah, OBJ, like, look at his contract and then go look at his production. I mean, I understand like the Ravens threw the 3rd least in the NFL of any other team, but even in the playoffs, dude, OBJ was like a non-factor. He caught like a 4th and 3 pass for 4 yards. Okay. I mean, I'm just saying he's not worth it in my opinion, for what he's getting paid. Yeah. Kevin, the refs made Lamar throw 3. Dude, Lamar almost threw 3 INTs in that game. And then they had the fumble. And then I didn't even say this one. And then Snead punched the ball out of Zay Flowers on the end zone. That's the other turnover too. You're talking about a team that is used to scoring a bunch of points and scoring a bunch of points at home, and they got shut down repeatedly by the Chiefs. They got outclassed, outcoached, and outperformed. And then you just want to blame the refs. Cop out. Cop out, man. John Clifford with the membership. Appreciate you, brother. Zach with the 20 bomb. Dude, Zach, appreciate it, man. The Chiefs are Super Bowl bound, 4th trip in 5 years. Really want us to be back-to-back champs so bad. It'll be the first time in 20 years since the Patriots in 03-04. Really sucks about Charles Omenihu, but I think we'll be all right. Hope everyone is doing well. Let's go get this 3rd ring. Yeah, the thing about Charles Omenihu, man, is they made it work without him for 6 games this season when he was suspended. Is he valuable out on the field? Yeah. He had 7 sacks in 11 games. He was absolutely an asset to this team. I mean, he strip sacked Lamar in the AFC Championship game, but yeah, next man up. It's super unfortunate. I hated to see that. Thanks for the kind words, Zach, and for the 20 bomb, brother. I appreciate you, man. All right, so 67% of you said MVS has not done enough in your eyes in the playoffs to bring him back next season with same contract. I mean, I feel like we're on the same page there. You think they'll re-sign Frank? We talked about it earlier, Penguin. I don't think so. Sign Adam Thielen. He had a good season. Dude, if you could get Adam Thielen for like pretty cheap as one of the veteran options to bring in, I actually like that. He's like going to be 34 though, so like you can't spend a bunch of money on him. But I do like that. Tooney is out. Yeah, probably, unless there's some other update. It's not confirmed, unless again there's some update that I just missed or something. Sign Snead? I hope so. Yeah, I really hope so. I hope they can sign Snead. Yeah, you could restructure MVS's contract. That's an option that could definitely happen. 1,000%. Will Tooney play in the Super Bowl? I don't know. We don't know yet. I hope he can play, but Allegretti is doing great. Is Sky going to play? I think his 21-day window to return is going to close soon. He tweaked it at practice again. Sky Moore, 21-day window. When did they do that? They opened up his 21-day window to return January 17th. January 17th. So if you look at the calendar, the 17th, it's been a week. 2 weeks is tomorrow. He has till Wednesday the 7th for the Chiefs to bring him back onto the active roster, or he remains on IR. I'm not sure. MVS will not restructure. I mean, maybe. But if he knows that he's quite possibly not going to get much in free agency compared to what he wants and could stay with the team that he just won back-to-back Super Bowl rings with, I mean, he might want to consider it. You know? Yo, Thundercleese! Thundercleese won an item on the members only Zoom or the members only live stream and wasn't there. It was the first time I was not able to give somebody who won their item. Thundercleese, where's the bugger Ryjax? He stole my Creed Humphrey signed football. Hey man, I can still get you something. Could still get you something. Dude, I was looking for you. Hit me up. Hit me up in the DMs, man. Thanks so much for the 10 bomb. Dude, we waited for you for a while. So let me know. Hit me up in the DMs and we'll get you something. It's the non-imposter Thundercleese. That's funny. You still got the MVS jersey? I actually gave it to Sweaty Dog. Yeah, I gave it to Sweaty Dog. I still got another one, though. Yeah, I still got another one. How much does it affect the 49ers that Brock Purdy has never played in the Super Bowl? I mean, there's going to be a lot of pressure in that game. I'm not saying Brock Purdy can't play well, but yeah, it's going to definitely help that Mahomes is playing in his fifth. Yeah, 1,000%. 1,000. What am I planning for Super Bowl snacks? I don't know, because I don't eat during the game. So I'm just going to be hanging out with you guys and calling it. What receiver you think will take in free agency? Honestly, I don't know. My mind isn't even there because the Chiefs are still in the playoffs. So I am not really turning my attention to free agency until after the Super Bowl. But we've kind of talked about a few that would be interesting. You should collab with Grossi. I mean, I've had him on the channel before. He's done an interview. Yeah, he's done an interview. He's a really good dude, man. Yeah, Amenahu's done. He tore his ACL. Harris, sadly. Brian with the 2 said sign Gabe Davis or T. Higgins. I mean, I'd go with T. Higgins over Gabe Davis, but T. Higgins is going to be so much money. And he honestly has not been extremely healthy in his NFL career either. Cole, should we bring in Frank Clark? I don't think so, Donald. I don't think so, personally. Brian, thanks for the 2 bomb, brother. Ooh. Mr. Good Stuff, Tank 7. Tank 7. I mean, Tank 7 would be fire on the Super Bowl. What about Keenan Allen? I mean, I like Keenan Allen. He's had a really good year, too. What does Keenan Allen's contract look like? I thought is he one of the cap casualties that could be taking a hit with the Chargers, maybe? No, he's a free agent. Legit. No, he's under contract in 2024. I'm actually tripping. Dead cap of $11.6 million. They might move on from him because his cap hits $34 million. They would save 20-something million to let him go. I mean, here's the thing. Not Mike Williams, Keenan Allen. Somebody said, yeah, Keenan Allen. He's 32, dude. So that's the only thing. It's just getting up there. But he had a good year. Yeah, Mike Evans will be awesome too, but will he leave the Bucs? I'm just not sure. That's where he's always been. Cole, do you think the Chiefs should trade up? I'm not gonna lie. I'm not a draft guy, so I'm not even there with the Chiefs still. With the Chiefs still in the playoff run. You love Allen as a number 2? Yeah, be kind of fire actually. Would you want to keep Kadarius or Sky? So if we had to pick one or the other, I mean, I'm probably just gonna go with Sky. I think he's a team player. He's in there, active. He's trying. I mean, I'm sure Tony is too, but Tony he can't stay healthy. And I understand Sky went to IR at the end of the season, but I think just Sky might be a better culture fit. He's not a more scary guy with the ball in his hands by any means, but I'd probably just say Sky, even though I know some fans aren't really high on either of those guys. I'll probably roll with Sky. What about trying to get Pickens? I mean, yeah, I know he's not happy there to some extent, but I don't know. He's kind of a character too, you know. So I don't know. He's a great receiver though. Cole, what uniforms are the Chiefs wearing? Well, they definitely have red tops. But I don't know if it's red on red or red on white. Definitely red tops though. Cole, we need to close Snead so we can make them cover everybody. Oh, clone Snead? Yeah. Clone him. I was like, close him? Yeah, clone him, please. Sky is cut? No, I don't think Sky's cut. I bet you they give him another year. I could be wrong. I don't think he's just straight up cut though. Yo, what's up, AO? Good to see you in chat, brother. You think CH will stay if we offer him a lower contract? Yeah, I wonder if CEH will test the market and, see what's out there. But, dude, if he wants to come back on a cheap deal, I am not opposed. I think he's a good depth guy. I said that before the season started. People were saying, should we trade him? Should we cut him? I was like, no, we need him for depth. He knows the system. He's not Pacheco. He's not as explosive, but we've seen him have nice plays. And when healthy, he's a good depth piece. And he's been healthy this year. So if he wants to come back for a cheap deal in some regard, I'm not opposed to it. Not opposed to it. The woke credit union with a 2-bomb. What are our chances in the Super Bowl? Defense? What's up, man? Thanks for the 2. I mean, I think the 49ers are favored. But, dude, I feel good. I personally feel good. Alex Smith was just talking today, and he's going with the Chiefs to win. I wonder how far back that is. Look at Drew Tranquil's. Oh, I thought I was sharing my screen. Look at Drew Tranquil's phone battery. What is wrong with this guy? 6% is his battery. Joshua Briscoe said, this is commitment. Drew absolutely refuses to go back to a Charger. That's hilarious. Alex Smith.
I think...
Here, listen to what he said here real quick about the 49ers defense.
This 49er defense doesn't do a lot. They don't present a lot of volume. I think they're going to be in for it. The only chance I think the Niners have to win is a little bit of a shootout. And again, this Chiefs defense just continues to elevate their game.
Ooh, Alex Smith rolling with the Chiefs to win Super Bowl 58. I like that a whole lot. Alex Smith is not a guy who talks for clicks, for views. He just tells it like it is, and he's also played with both teams. Yeah, I think the Chiefs win this game. I think the defense is going to get it done, and obviously I am a Chiefs fan, and maybe I'm a bit biased, but I do agree with Alex Smith here. Going to roll with Alex Smith's thoughts on that too. I think Spags and company is going to be too much of a problem. Too much of a problem for Brock Purdy and their offense to handle. So, if they're going to clamp the Dolphins down to 7 points, they clamped the Bills. I mean, the Bills put up 24, so that was a much closer game. But then the Ravens, they only allowed them to score 10. Come on now. Alex is a GOAT. Dude, love Alex Smith, man. Thankful for him for everything. Alex Smith is with the Chiefs, unlike Joe Montana, who rooted for Eagles last year. I mean, I don't know the details on the Joe Montana thing, but maybe he just thought the Eagles were going to win. I mean, a lot of people predicted the Eagles to win. It was a 3-point game down to the wire. Yeah, it was pretty down to the wire. Is Sky Moore playing? I don't know. His 21-day window to return from IR is open, but he tweaked it at practice. And so I don't know if he's coming back. Cole, did you know the Chiefs have signed 649ers quarterbacks in franchise history? I didn't know it was that exact number. That's actually quite a bit. Chiefs are the best. You've met the owner? Oh, that's awesome. Cole is a GOAT? Nah, bah. I don't think so. Will Chiefs franchise tag Snead or Jones? All right. The question is, will the Chiefs franchise tag Snead or Jones, or let one walk, or find a way to sign both? A lot of things could play out. I'm of the mindset, do what you can to keep L'Jarius Snead around. And then if you can keep Chris Jones as well, awesome. But I understand you only have so much money to work with. So I am of the opinion, go all out with Snead, get him locked up, and then you can tag and trade Chris Jones. The Chris Jones situation is so weird to me because depending on who you ask, you're getting a lot of different views. They're like, well, they're not going to tag him because the franchise tag is like $32 million. But you could tag him and trade him, so you can get something of value out of Chris Jones. Tagging Snead is interesting. I guess that's a route you could go, but they might lock up a deal with him. It was reported a few months ago that they started preliminary contract extension talks with Snead, and I think they had to then kind of save it for the offseason. But I'm of the opinion, keep Snead, sign him. Chris Jones might just have to walk, or will he be willing to take a more team-friendly deal? Like they were negotiating during the holdout, and the Chiefs offered something, but it wasn't enough in Chris Jones's eyes. If they win another Super Bowl, will he be like, hey, man, I just want to make it work? I don't know. But my opinion is it's probably hard to make it work with both of them, and I'm going to go with Snead over Chris Jones. And that's not even a disrespectful thing with Chris Jones. Like, I understand the holdout was weird. The agents, like, that was just odd. Seeing him week one in a suite watching the game, weird as hell. I don't have any ill will against Chris Jones. I think he's great. It will be impossible to replace Chris Jones. You're not just going to straight up replace Chris Jones. It's like when Travis Kelce leaves. You're never just going to straight up find a replacement for Kelce, even though the Chiefs somehow went from Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. But that's a pretty rare thing to be able to do. The D-line would take a hit. No doubt about it. But dude, $32 million for the franchise tag for Chris Jones. You can go sign somebody in free agency, and you're going to have to possibly anyway. You're going to need to think about this. Charles Omenihu tore his ACL. He might not be able to play for like half the season, guys, because he tore it so late. He tore it in the end of January. So Charles Omenihu might not be available for part of the season next year. Maybe even, I'm not a doctor, could be at half the season. I'm just not sure. It's going to take a while to come back from that. So yeah, a lot of decisions to make regarding Snead and Chris Jones. Would love to know your thoughts in the comments down below. Let me know, guys. Chris is a monster. Yeah, he is a monster. I mean, I'm just going to poll. I'll ask another poll question. I feel like we're doing. Would you keep Chris Jones or Snead if you had to pick one? And I kind of, let me do this. And I understand too, the Chiefs haven't had a large history of signing defensive backs to second contracts. Like, I get that, but I think Snead may very well be the exception in that regard. I think one of the last defensive backs they signed to another second contract was, I think it was Eric Berry. If there's somebody else, let me know, but I think it was Eric Berry was the last one. I think Snead very well could be the next guy they sign to another deal. You think about Nick Bosa? Nick Bosa's awesome, man. Yeah, he is awesome. Gregory McDonald with the 10 bomb. Snead needs to be on Madden 24 box cover punching out the ball from Flowers if Chiefs win the Super Bowl. Greg, I freaking love that idea. Gregory McDonald, first super on a live stream too, man. I appreciate you. Thanks so much for the 10 bomb. I love that idea. Put a Chief on the cover. It doesn't have to be Mahomes. I understand he's already been on 2, but put a Chief on the cover. Dude, that would be sweet, sweet, sweet justice, in my opinion. If Snead got on the Madden cover, it doesn't matter. Madden cover doesn't matter. But he got snubbed, dude, from first team All-Pro, second team All-Pro. Didn't even make the Pro Bowl. And this dude is making play after play after play. I just don't understand it. Just don't understand it. Travis Henry with the 5 bomb. It wasn't straight. No, it wasn't straight to Kelsey. I was just saying the fact that they were pretty quickly able to go from Tony G to Travis Kelsey. Like, you're talking about Tony Gonzalez is one of the best tight ends to ever play the game. And Travis Kelsey is one of the best, if not the best tight end to ever play the game. I understand it wasn't directly, but I'm just saying they pretty quickly went from pretty much a GOAT to another GOAT, which is very rare to be able to do. That's kind of all I was saying. But yeah, Tony. Another Tony. They went from Tony G to Tony Miyoki. Yeah, that wasn't very long. Yes, sir. Thanks for the 5 bomb, brother. I was trying to rhyme that, but wasn't that cool of a rhyme. Sorry, guys. You don't want Hill back? Nah, Tyreek Hill can't come back. I mean, unless he wants to come back for a 1-year deal. You know, come back for a 1-year deal. Or a 1-day deal, rather. A 1-day deal and retire a Chief. Like, I'm down with that. That's probably the next time he's a Chief. For 1 day to retire a Chief. So 77% of you say keep L'Jarius Snead over Chris Jones. And dude, if they can make it work with both, I am 1,000% down. I do not want to see either of them go. Just to be clear. Frank Clark? Nah, Ann. I don't think so. Eat, move, healthy. Said, I can't choose. You want both? Yeah, I could see why. Because I do too. You just can't pay them all, man, sadly. Chris Jones is going to be one of the top free agents available in free agency. I mean, it's going to be interesting to see what happens. I'm just kind of preparing myself for the fact that Chris Jones could very well move on, but it's going to hurt if it happens. Hey, what's up, Bucky? How the heck are you, man? Tell Travis to stop high-fiving fans and then rubbing his face? I mean, I don't have a direct line to Travis. Hey, Trav. All 31 teams will want him for sure. Yeah. He'll be a highly sought-after free agent. Talking about Chris Jones. Yeah, Chris Jones will be a free agent in the offseason. Yeah. Ben said Chris Jones to the Lions, and that'd be a great pickup for them too. I mean, the Lions were this close to being in the Super Bowl. 2 first-round picks for Jones. I think that's how it works, right? If you tag and trade. Pretty sure. I'm almost positive that's what you get, right? Not really sure. I thought if you tag and trade a franchise tag player, I think it's 2 first, but somebody in chat's going to know. Trade him for Nick Bosa? All right, fair enough. Chiefs potential 3-peat if we had a vet receiver? Please. I mean, let's get past the 49ers and get back to back. I'll do my best to quit high-fiving. Oh, not me. Travis, thanks for the 2-bomb, brother. Can't believe you. 2 first or a first, second, and third? There it is. I was confident in the 2 first, but I was like, I think there's another option too. So, yes. Man, even a first, second, and third. Fine with me. Scary Terry. I like that. Let's get DeAndre. D-Hop. I mean, he's still under contract with the Titans, so I don't know what that would really look like, to be honest. What's up, Andrew? Justin Ross in the house. Cole, do you think the Chiefs are going to keep me and MBS and Cody? Don't know, man. I would assume Justin Ross is kept around, but I just don't really know. I like Brandon Ayuk, Judah. The question is will the 49ers move on from him? I don't know. They can't pay everybody either, but does Brandon Ayuk still have... Is he on his 5th year? One, two, three, four. Yeah, he's on his 5th year right now. His 5th year option. Yeah, his 5th year option is this year. Sorry, I'm looking at 2024 thinking... I'm so used to looking at the current year and it's showing the next, but because we're in 2024 now. So I keep getting confused when I look at the contracts. No, he's on his 5th year, the 5th year of his rookie deal. The 5th year option, $14 million. Nefarious with the 5 said the Super Bowl unis are purty. Love the red they chose. Yeah, it looks good to me. Looks good to me. JJ Watt coming to Kansas City? What is happening? What do you think the score for the Super Bowl will be? Something around where some people have been predicting. Chiefs score like 23, 49ers 17, something like that. Wide receiver or O-line? I mean, probably both. Donovan Smith isn't the long-term solution at left tackle. I don't know if they think Wanye Morris is. I mean, he got some reps in when Donovan Smith was hurt, but I just really don't know. Yeah, Joe Tooney's not getting any younger. He's still under contract. Trey Smith, I mean, you got to then also think about, like, what about extension talks with Creed, extension talks with Trey Smith, Nick Bolton. You got to think about those guys, too. Not just new guys, either. Juwan Taylor's here to stay, probably for at least a couple years. Ooh, Marquise Brown. Yeah, I've seen people talk about Marquise. That'd be interesting. He'd be a lot cheaper, too. Michael Pittman Jr., that's another one. There's definitely a bunch of potential options, and we'll definitely dive into that once the Super Bowl's over. MBS is Jimmy Butler in the playoffs. Hey, is Drew a free agent? Yeah, Drew Tranquil is a guy you might want to try to lock back up too. Yeah, I would think Night Hunter said Evans wants to stay in Tampa. I would think that's where Mike Evans wants to be. He's already gotten a ring with them. He doesn't want rings. I mean, he wants rings, but it's like he doesn't need a ring. And he doesn't need a ring chase is really what I'm trying to say. He's already got one. And he's been there his whole career. One of the first from the Jones trade can get us Marvin Harrison Jr. I mean, dude, the Chiefs would need to move into like the top 5. He might not be available at 5. I doubt it, to be honest, but that would be crazy. To have a receiver like that under, I mean, he's going to be expensive, but he's still on his rookie deal. That'd be wild. Will Patrick get a great wide receiver? I mean, I hope so, Bob. I really hope so. When do you think Kennard will make the roster? Smiley, that's a great question. He's on the practice squad now. I believe still he'll have a chance to fight for a spot next year, and maybe he's able to take a step up. But as long as Joe Tooney's at the left guard spot and then Trey Smith is on the right, I don't see where Kennard fits on this line, in my opinion. What's up, Gavin? Good to see you, man. Yeah, Nefarious, thanks again for the 5. The Super Bowl uniforms look good. Yes, sir. I saw somewhere on Twitter. I think it was the Chiefs page again, but Twitter is being weird. They had a video of them kind of making or putting the patches onto the Chiefs uniforms. If I can find that, I'll just share my screen real quick so we can see it. Oh, these are better shots of it too. I think it's Twitter. So there's that. Then you got this. Holy smokes, are we on dial-up here? Oh my gosh. Twitter X. Dude, the drama. Dana. Look at, dude, I can't wait for you. Okay, you're embarrassing. Here they are, right here. You can see them like this. There you go. Come on, internet. Yeah, I think it's Twitter because everything else is loading fast and my stream is great. My stream connection is excellent. So I think it's them. Twitter servers running on potatoes. They're running on 3 employees right now. So, have you heard about the white jersey thing? No. What white jersey thing, Hannah? What do you mean? Ben said, what are we going to do with Sky and Kadarius? Keep one or lose both? I mean, I guess I could. Twitter has AOL. AOL. Come on, man. That's a throwback right there. I don't know. I mean, I think there's a chance both of them are still a Chief next year. With Tony and him recently on social media, I think his chances are less. The reason why I say that is you have to have cheap guys in every position group, especially when Patrick Mahomes' cap hit next year is going to be $57 million unless you restructure it. So you just got to have some cheap pieces in there. I don't think they're going to give up on Sky yet. I just don't. Tony, that might be a different story. I mean, you going to trade him for what? A 7th round pick? Maybe? I don't know. So, not sure about Tony. I'm more positive about Sky being here next year. But hey, there could be a world where they're both gone, but again, you've got to have cheap players at every position. So, every position group. So you can't just get rid of everybody, you know. White jerseys are 16-3 in the Super Bowl? 16-3 what? In the last 19 games? Is that what that is? I think the Chiefs have beat that. Chiefs are one of the three L's. Yeah, KC wore red in 54, and yeah, that's what I'm saying. They were one of the non-white uniform teams. Yeah, Richie James is a free agent. Yep. They were even looking for potential trade partners for Richie James before the trade deadline. Just saying. Injury report for the Super Bowl, they don't have one yet. Yeah, they start practicing tomorrow. So, if you search injury report, I think there's just nothing that pops up. No, I don't even know. I don't even know if I don't even know if they start practice tomorrow. Two weeks to recover, enough time for Tony? Yeah, but the question is, will the Chiefs put him in? I'm just not sure. Tony told you all it was a fake injury. He said, I'm not hurt. I'm not hurt. The Chiefs are by the book, though, so he's getting treatment, or you have to be on the injury report if you get treatment. Yo, Sweaty Dog said, shout out Cole. Thanks for the signed MVS jersey. Best in the biz. Dude, let's go, man. Hope you enjoy that jersey, brother. See you later, Natalie. Take care. I forgive you, MVS. Yeah, man. We could play my reaction to him because I went crazy. I don't even know where that is. Well, it's on YouTube. But I thought Troy, I downloaded it on my computer. I forgive you, MVS. Where is that video? Yeah, dude. I lost my mind. Mahomes steps back. He's looking. He lofts one deep down the field. Caught by MVS of all people. Are you me? Oh my gosh. It's over. It's over. I was shaking. MVS with the redemption. Deep ball. MVS falls with the catch of his life. MVS? You can't make this up. The script writers are going crazy. I forgive you, MVS, for everything. Oh my God. Dude, I was shook. I was shook to my soul. Dude, when I said MVS, I was still shocked. I was like, I was shooketh, man. Oh, I was shooketh. Like a little girl? I mean, because my voice gets high pitched when I'm excited? Josiah said, hello, how is your dad? I mean, I think he's good. I was texting him. Did you check the heart monitor? It got up to 150. Yeah, I posted that yesterday. Dude, I think where do I say I forgive you? Yeah. Yeah, I say it right here. Once again, I forgive you, MVS! I apologize for everything, bud! Dude, I was cracked. Not gonna lie. Joyce with the 2 said, loved your highlight reel, so dope. Thanks so much. I was losing it, man. Sean with the 10 bomb. What's up, Sean? Howdy, everyone. I was working late. Just wanted to say what's up. The video is glorious, but still love. He's gonna house it. He's gonna house it. Oh, that's a good one. How do I find that? Tyreek fumble. Oh, here it is. And the defense made him pay by taking it to the house. Quick pass, left side, blown up, fumble and picked up by the Chiefs. Pitched back to Brian Cook, and Brian Cook's gonna freaking house it, dude. He's gonna house it! Oh my God! Holy sh! Picked up by... He's gonna have... Bro, Brand, we need a shirt. We need a house it shirt. Oh, gosh. Wow. Travis Henry with the 2 said better than the Dolphins Germany reaction. Dude, yeah, the Germany reaction was crazy, but the MVS one, that sent the Chiefs to the Super Bowl. That was fantastic, man. Yo, Monty Baker with the 10 bomb. Dude, I appreciate you. Thanks so much for the super sticker, brother. Let's go, dude. And then Nefarious with the 10 as well. I've been saying MVS is the key to us winning every week in the playoffs. He catches the ball, we win. He misses the ball, it's a lot more of a struggle. I apologize for everything. Dude, exactly, Nefarious. Thanks so much for the 10, man. It's definitely helpful when you can get the deep ball going because it keeps the secondary honest. They don't just ignore everything. You know what I mean? Travis, thanks again for the 2 bomb. That was crazy. Eric, you're the best, man. Thanks for the kind words. Brianna said, I'm glad MVS did his thing. Yeah, me too. 1000%. Then there's the Ravens version where they're all crying. Yeah, there's definitely that. Why do people hate the Chiefs so much? I literally did a video on that recently on my Clips channel. And it's just literally because they win all the time or close to win the big game all the time. Yo, the Clips channel's getting there, guys. We have 1.5 thousand subs right now. Started a new Clips channel for the new year. And we're still dropping a bunch of videos every day. Almost every day. We've already dropped this many since we started the channel. I don't know how many that is. 30-something. But, dude, I made an apology video to MVS. That thing is funny. You well? I literally, dude, I asked Chat GPT for an apology, and it gave me an apology, and I read it word for word, and I don't know why, because I really am sorry, but it's just the funniest video to me, because I'm literally reading a Chat GPT apology. Dear Marquez Valdez Scantling, I hope this letter finds you well. Writing to extend apologies for the criticism and negative comments I directed towards you during the regular season. In hindsight, I realized that my words may have been discouraging and unfair, especially. It's a minute and 45 seconds of me reading a Chat GPT apology, but the sad music, man, makes it makes it so good. Oh, I don't know why, but I was laughing at that for a while. Oh man. You told Nick Wright to come on to my show. I mean, Nick Wright probably never coming on to this show, but if he ever wants to, I would gladly welcome him, and it would be an honor. That is for sure. Appreciate you, Joyce. Jabin with the 5. I don't want to get overconfident, but Chiefs should easily beat the 49ers. 49ers have been regressing while the Chiefs are peaking. Can't wait for Super Bowl 58. I'm very excited about it, man. I am very excited about it and really hopeful the Chiefs pull out another W. Eric Olson with the membership. Let's go. Chuck with the 2 bomb. Appreciate you, Chuck. The Bustle with the 1 month. Sorry, Cole. Can't stay for the whole stream. I got to get going and pick my daughter up from my mom's. Hope you and the Chiefs Nation have a good night. Thanks so much, man. Thanks for the membership, and thanks for dropping in to say what's up. Sky is still under contract? Yeah. He's still on his rookie deal. He's cheapish. I mean, what's your favorite moment from the season? I mean, it's got to be the MVS catch. That's crazy. The fumble on Tyreek in Germany was the second one, I think, off the top of my head. Those two were 2 incredible moments. We ordered a bunch of Chiefs things before the AFC Championship, and it's coming before the Super Bowl. Let's go, Allie. Put my jacket with an NKH patch. That'd be fire. Put one on this side. That would be perfect, actually. Yeah, Shy Smith, the futures contract that he signed. I mean, I talked about him when the signing happened. I think it's okay. Like, just a guy that you want to have and to come compete, in a crowded room. It's a room that's going to need retooled, So I'm with it. I'm trying to remember all the details on him. Where's he at? Oh, here we go. Shy. So that's the former 6th-round pick by the Panthers in the 2021 draft. Yeah. He tallied 28 catches for 400 yards and 2 touchdowns with the Panthers. Didn't make their 53-man roster the next year. Titans practice squad. I think he jumped around with a couple others. Now finds himself with the Chiefs. So, yeah. I mean, we'll see. 5'10", 190 pounds. So smaller-bodied guy, but he ran a 4.4340, 4th fastest time of any receiver in his draft class. So, a littler guy with some speed. Definitely an intriguing guy, for sure. Yo, Nefarious, after the 5 bomb, dropped the 5 gifted. The 5 gifted? Let's go, man. Appreciate you. You got a new Tyrann Mathieu jersey? Ooh, that's fire. That's fire. Tyrann Mathieu. Ordering Pacheco's Super Bowl 58 jersey. Decision made. Love it. Get that. The Ravens got cheated. Ah, God. Oh, boy. I'm here all day. Anyone else think Josh Allen looks like Riddler from the latest Batman? You're talking about the Batman? Let me look up what I saw that movie, but what? Bro, how you think this looks like Josh Allen? What? You gotta be trolling. I wish MVS catch Could have been at Arrowhead. Dude, the crowd would have went bananas. Oh my gosh. Yeah, they would have went absolutely bananas. Do we think Najee Johnson will be ready to go next year? Yeah, I think so. I mean, that's thankfully, okay, not thankful that he tore his ACL at all, but he did it in training camp. So that was back in July. So he's going to have over a year before the regular season starts. So I think he should be good. I'm more worried about Omenihu than anything. Yeah, more than anything. My mom wanted Flowers to break a toe. Dang, Mom. Cole, do you think if the Chiefs kept going downhill, any of our big name guys would leave to find a better team? Not if they're under contract. I mean, no. No. The Chiefs have had one of the craziest 5-year runs in NFL history. It's been unreal. I just saw a graphic. I don't know where to find it, but it was if the Chiefs win Super Bowl 58. They compared it to a 5-year run. Can't remember the exact year that they listed from the Patriots, and it's crazy. Buy a butt kicker jersey. That's a good one. Do you think we're in trouble with Tooney and Omenihu being done for the season? I think Allegretti can step up, and then the D-line. They didn't have Omenihu for 6 weeks in the regular season. They won multiple games when they didn't have him. So, no, I think it's a loss. It's a blow to both sides, but I don't think it's like, oh, the Chiefs have no chance now. No, I think it's okay. Depth is important, and they've got good depth. Yep. Exactly. Oregon Fishing said next man up for the Chiefs. 100%. Whoa, Nefarious is going nuts. Appreciate it, man. If we're doing random people comparisons, Kid from Kid and Play looks like Sloth from Goonies now. I mean, it's the hair and how pale he's gotten. I need to get a Rice jersey this year. Dude, I'm like, I don't know who you're talking about. Yeah, you need to get a Rashee Rice one. Oh, the old hip-hop duo. Okay. What are you saying he looks like now? He looks like Sloth from the Goonies? Dude, I mean, that's pretty random. I'll need to I'll need to look that up. Oh, come on, man. Ain't no way. Oh my gosh. You know what Felix plays? I mean, he should be the next man up. Cut Taylor 74? No. He's under contract. He's not going anywhere. Score prediction for the Super Bowl right now, 23-17, Kansas City. Allegretti should do better than Juwan. Well, they play two different positions, but yeah, he did a good job. He did a good job last game. Nefarious, thanks for all the support, man. All the gifteds and the super chats, brother. Joy said I came in late. What does everyone think about Chris Jones? Chris Jones in what regard? I think he's played really well. Are we talking about for next year? If so, yeah, we definitely talked about that. You think Kadarius Toney gets playing time in the Super Bowl? No. I don't think so. Do you guys? I'm just going to ask y'all. We'll do another poll. We're doing so many polls right now. I don't think so, just mainly because of the Instagram thing. Like, I'm not saying that the Chiefs won't let him, but I don't know, dude. I think he's a healthy and active, if anything. What's up, Cole Jones? Joy said, I get why Cole can't. Happy birthday to everyone every day. That might be a lot of rabbit trails. Somebody's birthday today? Happy freaking birthday. Whose ever it is. He burned that bridge. He might have. I mean, he kind of accused the Chiefs of lying, which isn't really a cool thing. I mean, he literally said, I'm not hurt. And they're making it up, and they need to go talk to Rick Burkholder about it with questions. That's not cool. I mean, the league doesn't play about people faking injury reports and stuff like that. Like, I don't think that's what the Chiefs did, but I'm just saying what he was accusing them of wasn't good. Was not good. Sean Peterson with the 10. If we can pull out a W, Mahomes will have the hardest route to Super Bowl championship ever. Number 6 seed with better record then 4 and 5, then beat number 2 on the road, number 1 on the road, and NFC's number 1 equals GOAT? Bro, that's actually fantastic. The hardest road to Super Bowl. You think that's the hardest road to Super Bowl championship ever? Ever in history? Really? How do we know that? I mean, that's a hard road. But you think hardest in NFL history? Chiefs don't play around with injuries. Andy doesn't lie about that stuff. Nah, 100%. There's a reason why they're like the healthiest team year in and year out. They take that stuff very seriously. Sean, thanks so much for the 10 bomb. That's insane info. Nefarious with another 5. The Instagram vid ended his career. High idiocy. Contract ending rant of stupid. Dude, he not only decided to go live, but his Instagram was deactivated. He had to activate it. 84% say no. Tony shouldn't play in the Super Bowl. Crazy, man. I feel bad for him a little bit. I mean, at the end of the day, like, he did it to himself, but what are you doing, man? Why are you doing that? Any giveaways? Gave away like 5 items last week. Probably not today. We got one working with Chiefs bids. It's actually fire. It's a signed Creed Humphrey helmet, and it's so nice, dude. He wrote, "How about those Chiefs" on there? Looks good. Yeah, he's young and rash. Exactly. Giants 07 was hardest road to a championship. Okay. Tony off due to substance abuse or psych. Oh, yeah. No idea. I mean, from what the reports were, his significant other had a baby. Like, so he was there for that. That was the personal reason. From what I understand, but not sure. That's the only report that has really been out there. So there's no other, I have nothing else truly to go on about Tony other than his either his significant other or wife. I don't think a wife, girlfriend, fiance, I don't know, but she had a baby. And he was there for that. That's literally all I know. Cole, after the season, where would you rank Purdy among all starting QBs? I don't know. I'd put him up there, but I don't know if I'm going to put him like up there. I mean, dude, he's got CMC, Kittle, Ayuk, and Debo. I understand they had a really good year. I don't watch every single 49ers game and every snap, but hey, he did it. He had a great year. They were the favorites to win the Super Bowl for a reason. Yeah, super team, straight up, Anthony. 100%, man. Purdy is fringe top 10 for him. Okay, there you go. It only goes up from there. I kind of like that. Top 20. Okay, top 20. Reed was protecting Tony's health and trade value, and he dropped the ball on that too. Yeah, who knows? Because Andy Reid was asked about it in his presser. I mean, this is what he said. I could probably find it. I could probably find it pretty quickly too. He was asked about it early. I'm trying to find. Okay, here it is. This is what Andy Reid said when asked about it during his presser. Talking about Kadarius Toney's Instagram
the
rant.
Team, will he be practicing with you this week when you guys get going?
Yeah, I actually haven't seen it. I mean, I've heard people talk about it, but yeah, he'll be back out there, and we'll see how he does.
Let's go next to Seren Petro. Go ahead, Seren.
Somebody follows up with that, I think, though.
Coach, just as a follow-up to Adam's question, so his status with the team is unchanged. It remains just an injury situation that I found it difficult to follow what he was saying, but it did seem to be that he was saying he was not hurt. Can you expand upon what his situation is a little more, Coach?
Yeah, well, I mean, obviously he's been on the injury report, so I mean, I got that part as that's not made up by any means, but he's been working through some things, and he'll he'll be back out there.
That's it. He's been working through some things, and he'll be back out there. So your guess is as good as mine about Kadarius Toney, man, and whether or not he will play in the Super Bowl or be a Chief in the future. Not sure. Coach Reed is very nice. Yeah, he's very nice. He didn't sound impressed. Yeah, he kind of chuckled at the beginning too, like, oh God, here we go. We got to talk about this. Yeah, it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate about Kadarius Toney. Why don't wide receivers come to KC for a chance in the Super Bowl like OBJ? Because I think at the end of the day, well, OBJ has a ring for starters. So some of these guys aren't chasing rings. They want a bunch of money, And I don't blame them, to be honest, to some extent. I would release him right away. That's why I'm not a head coach. Better to find up-and-coming talent? Yeah, probably so. What's up, Kyle? My profile pic is my first time back in KC since I was 8 for Bengals Chiefs New Year's Eve. Can you show us the crying Bills fan, please? Why do you like that so much? Crying Bills fan. Here he is. There he is. Poor guy. He's going through it. He's really going through it. Oh, man. He became like a national meme, too, after that. Sucks, dude. He was just trying to express himself, and the camera zoomed in on his face. Oh, do you see a scenario where Tyreek Hill comes back just for a one-day contract to retire a Chief? That's the only scenario. You think Bugs gets snaps in the Super Bowl? We'll see, Chad. Yeah, we will see. I mean, I wouldn't mind it. He just hasn't been with the team for very long. But with the Minihue out, I mean, I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind seeing some. If they think he's ready, for sure. Bionica with the 12 months. Let's go. I'm making my parade plans right now. Ooh! Let's go. And another parade in KC. I would like that a whole lot. Thanks so much for the 12 months. I was looking through my screenshots and I saw the one you took comparing yourself to Keenan Allen. Yeah. Somebody said you're a white Keenan Allen. I was like, what? I'm a white Keenan Allen. Lamar cried in the car. Maybe. These guys put their heart and soul into this game, man. I think it's more weird for fans to cry, especially in losses. Like, dude, I shed a couple thug tears. Now I was under the influence a little bit too. But when the Chiefs won Super Bowl 54, that's the first Super Bowl I ever saw the Chiefs win. So, like, I could kind of get, like, tears of joy. But, dude, if your team loses, I don't know, man. I don't know. I mean, it is what it is. Football is emotional. Yep, exactly. All right, so 327 votes. Do you think Toney gets playing time in the Super Bowl? 20% yes, 80% no. All right. I'm kind of in line with your guys' thoughts on that too. Yep. Under the influence of defeat. K. Wayne, your go-to is not anger. You're a chill guy. You don't get on to people in here. I was messing with you. K. Wayne be holding it down. I remember when he's like, it's not Jaguars. What did you say? It's not Jaguars, it's Jaguars. I don't even remember what I said. And he's like, I'll put your jaw in wires or something. I was like, oh my God. That was way back in the day. We'll get enough points. That's the hope, Doc Clay. Purdy is not going to beat the Chiefs. Chiefs or die. Hey, whoa, Lou. It is Chiefs or die. But hey, you commented on one of my videos and said the Chiefs are not winning this game. Let's face it. I don't remember if you were talking about the Bills or the Ravens. But come on, man. You got to have some faith, brother. Come on. I saw that message and I was like, Lou. I thought you were losing it. The proper response to a loss isn't crying. It's what the was that? Yeah, pretty much. Yo, Chris Wright. What's up, man? He said, you been to New York lately? No, but that was a funny story. The time I got threatened in the DMs. Somebody threatened me on Facebook. They messaged like my music page, I think. When I used to make music. They messaged that page and said, they sent me their address, their home address, and said, I want you to come to my house and meet me at the doorstep, and we're going to finish what we started. And I was like, what the heck are you talking about? He got sucker punched at a party in New York. Okay? And then he's messaging me. I'm like, dog, I'm in Kansas City right now. He's like, no, you're not. I was like, yes, I am. That's where I live. What do you mean? And I showed him my YouTube channel. I was like, this is my YouTube channel. This is what I do for a living. I live in Kansas City. I was not in New York. And he's like, oh, I'm sorry, dude. Or something. He's like, I just got to find that guy. And I was like, okay, yeah, good luck with that. That was a crazy story too. You're still not, I'm not making music. No, I haven't made music in like 5 years. Itani said, are you a bandwagon? Are you dum-dum? Was he drunk? I think he was drunk. Yeah, for sure. I think they both were. Do you see any coaches or staff getting poached? Well, there's already Brant Tillis, I think, is going to the Panthers. Yeah, Brant Tillis, for sure. He works alongside Brett Veach. And I think there was another guy that works alongside Brett Veach that is a hot name too. But I'm trying to remember who. It's I think, Mike Borgonzi, the assistant GM? Those are two. But as far as coaches go, I'm not really sure off the top, could. But the thing is, we just don't know because they're always the last freaking guys in the playoff race. Substances were definitely involved. Had to be. I'm just like, what? How do you find my Facebook page and just start? I mean, dude, I could probably find it right now. It would take too long, but I'll find it on a different stream, different stream because it was pretty funny. Yeah, dude, I hope the Chiefs can keep Spags. Cole, did you get your Spags shirt? I did. I ordered it today. I did. Casey had a baby girl. Zol is her name on his birthday. That's really cool. Yeah, man. I mean, I'm happy for him. But yeah, the Instagram thing was just a little wild. A little wild. Jabin with the 2. Super Bowl behind the back pass incoming. I doubt it. Lou said I was wrong. Hey, man. We're all wrong from time to time. I don't think a behind the back pass is coming in the Super Bowl. You guys? I don't think so. I think a W is coming. Keenan Allen must have been the one who sucker punched that dude. Oh man. That's hilarious. I would play Tony on punt returner and gimmick red zone plays only. I mean, that's all I would play with Tony as well. But after the online stuff, I don't know if they play him at all. Make the Bengals super mad at this W. I promise you the Chiefs are not thinking about the Bengals, but the Bengals sure will be thinking about the Chiefs. They'll be watching the game too. Saw someone asked, did Tyreek miss playing for the Chiefs? I mean, Tyreek probably, I bet he misses it in some regard, They're going to back-to-back Super Bowls. So he wants to be in those, but he got a lot of money. Same with Eric Bieniemy. Does Eric Bieniemy miss the Chiefs? I mean, I bet. They didn't leave on bad terms. He's got a good relationship with a lot of people there, so I bet he does. But he's trying to do what he feels is best and what he needs to do in order to hopefully maybe eventually get a head coaching gig. So he's doing that. And, much respect to him. What's up, doggy? Your boss is a Bengals fan? Oh, gosh. Oh, man. Chase who? Chase Mahomes. This is genuinely the greatest Chiefs season ever. To overcome all the offensive problems to get back to the Super Bowl is true greatness. Hey, man, shout out to the defense, too. Shout out to the defense, because those guys been holding it down. A fake punt Tommy to Sky? Oh, could you imagine? Can you imagine? No, I know you've been here for a while. I was just saying hi. Trolling video ideas. Use the agony of defeat. Olympic audio and show all the teams that lost to the Chiefs. Oh, I got some ideas too. Yes, sir. Jabin said, great season. Knocked out our rivals, the Bengals and the Bills in the same season. Also, get to another Super Bowl. We're so spoiled as fans. Factual. Uri, riding the D.
I don't know if it's so much that the identity of this team has shifted, but this is far and away the best defense that Patrick Mahomes has had, right? I mean, is it possible that they can ride the D? The defense? Possible that they can ride the D? The defense?
Okay. Listen, I believe.
That's crazy, man. That is crazy. He looked at him like, fam, there ain't no way you just said that on air. Yeah, he said that. He said that. I don't think Andy Reid retires, Colton. Yeah, he's like, bruh. You think Nagy stays? Probably. If the Chiefs win the Super Bowl, I don't think Nagy goes anywhere. Could be wrong, but I doubt it. What is this? Oh, there we go. Okay. Let me pull that up. Hardest path to the Super Bowl by DVOA. This is what Sean was referring to. Per Aaron never shats his pants. Chiefs will have the hardest Super Bowl path by opposing DVOA 4 games if they beat San Francisco. And you can look at them. 2023 average DVOA 31.6. 2007 Giants 28.4%. 2005 Steelers 26.8. Then you had the Broncos in 97 25.1. The Ravens in 2012 21.2. And the Giants in 2011 20.5. Then obviously that's if they beat the 49ers. Nagy had a good year. I mean, yeah. Here's my thing, guys. It was the same when Bieniemy was here. I don't know who's calling the plays when, so people were saying fire Bieniemy. I was like, I think Andy Reid runs the offense. And now people are like, fire Nagy. And I'm still like, I think Andy Reid runs the offense. Either way, the struggles looked different. They were worse at times this year, especially on offense, but they're back in the Super Bowl. So if they win a ring, I don't know how much the regular season struggles really mattered. You know what I mean? Sean with the 5 said, sent you a text of the hardest path. Okay, yeah. Thanks, bro. Yeah, thanks for the 5, too. But yeah, I saw that and pulled it up. Yeah, I mean, again, guys, I'm not going to lose sleep or cry if the Chiefs moved on from Nagy. I've kind of been saying it. Like, I'd love for them to consider somebody younger that's even not of Andy Reid's tree. Like, I understand he's all about promoting from within, but, like, I'd love for them to bring in a guy that can just mix in some stuff, but that's probably not going to happen. Somebody said, what is DVOA? DVOA is defense adjusted value over average. And it's kind of, you kind of just got to go look it up. But it is used by quite a bit of people. It's a metric designed to gauge the true value of every NFL team by adjusting each play based on the opposing defense's average success and stopping that play over the course of a season. So with the Chiefs having the hardest path, it means on average the opposing defense is having a lot more success in stopping particular types of plays. It's kind of complicated, to be honest, but that's like a basic definition. Korea? Someone just yelled Korea in chat. What is happening? Should the Chiefs sign Frank Clark? I don't think so, Wiz. We talked about that at the beginning. I don't think so, no. Who's talking about transferring Patrick? Nobody. Transferring Patrick? No. Yeah, it is a bit too early for score predictions, but definitely too early for me for draft talk, that's for sure. What's up, Bright Side of Life? Yes, sir, thank you. What website do you use to buy your jerseys? Well, a lot of these are from Chiefs Bids. Chiefs.com/ChiefsBids. And get them through there. But I also use NFL Shop, just straight up right through NFL Shop as well. Nice plug. Well, that is where I get them. So, how confident are you that we can win? Dude, I feel more confident for this game against the Niners than I do against the Ravens. Personally. After an unexpected free fall, Chiefs draft Marvin Harris Jr., 32 overall. Dude, never would happen, but hey, I would take it. Oh, you should play Madden 24? Oh, I suck at Madden. Do I play Fortnite? Nah. I've played one game of Fortnite in my life. Who will be the replacement for a Minihue? I mean, Mike Dana is going to get more reps. You know, you'll have Turk Wharton at times because a Minihue would kick inside. You'll also hopefully, maybe, I guess, have FAU, Felix Anudike Uzama, the first-round draft pick. My guess. How do you feel about MVS for next season? We talked about this earlier, but if they want to maybe restructure his contract and keep him around, I mean, maybe, but I don't think he's staying on the way his current contract is set up. They can save like $12.5 million by moving on from him. I still wouldn't be surprised if he's gone. Like, I understand he's had a couple good games in the playoffs, but for the price that he's getting paid, I mean, you've got to do a little bit more in the regular season too. I mean, he's kind of like Frank Clark. He's just showing up, which is great. I'm not complaining about that, but it's a lot of money to pay a guy, you know? You bought the mystery jersey and got a whack Willie Roaf? That's not whack. Willie Roaf is a Chiefs legend. Dude, Willie Roaf is a dog. Yeah, that's not whack. Jet Chip Wasp 2.0 incoming? I don't know. Who's running that? McCole Hardman? Who's running it? Eric Wahlberg with the 2-bomb. Crying Bills fans as the new Bolts fam, let's ride. Yeah, I can't even find that video. Can't even find Bolts fam, let's ride. I tried to find it the other day when you said that. Yeah, I'm sad. I legit don't know where it is. Good night, Rodolfo. Good night, brother. Every time my mom makes wings for the Super Bowl, the team I root for wins? Yeah, tell her. Which benched or IR wide receiver will play in the Super Bowl? I mean, I feel like we've seen the guys who play. I mean, look at the, if we look at the snap count from this game. Let me pull up the snap count. Where do I gotta go? Chiefs snap counts. Okay. If you look at these, and look at the wide receivers. McCole Hardman played 1 snap. That dude was in timeout. Justin Ross played 3. Richie James played 17. Justin Watson, 36. MVS played 67, and Rashee Rice played 72. I mean, that's probably your wide receiver rotation right there. Mainly Rice, MVS, Justin Watson, and Richie James. Those are your your main four. So that's probably just what it is at this point in time in the season. We had Ravens wings last game. That's actually factual. Robotic said, how long have you had that beard? I don't know. 2016, 2017. Can't even remember. Time flies when you're growing beards, you know? Score prediction right now, 23-17 Chiefs, but it's still early. What's the weakest spot on the team? I mean, quite possibly the wide receiver room still. They're not a crazy bright spot. Rashee Rice is, and Travis Kelce had a monster game. When you got Travis Kelce playing like that, you only need a couple other guys to step up. But probably the wide receiver room, because the defense is really holding it down. Yeah, receivers said Will. Agreed. Where can we find the Spag shirt? Justin Reed's Twitter. Yeah. Just go to Justin Reed's Twitter. It is a bit pricey. Kind of a bit pricey of a shirt. It's like $65, but it all goes to, or not all, but portions of it go to charity, so I just bought it. It's pinned to the top of his Twitter. Right here. In Spags we trust. So heck yeah. Heck yeah. Bro, can I get off this menu? Okay, there we go. Let's see. You're an American in Australia, so you're going to watch the game Monday? Oh my gosh. I think if we lose Chris Jones, our defense will go from top 5 to 15. That's fine if the offense gets back to being a top 3 offense. Yeah, there's no replacing Chris Jones. I mean, you would have to get a free agent if it's not Chris Jones or draft one early. I mean, it is not an easy. That's not easy. It's just not. You'll never be able to replace Chris Jones. Straight up. It's just impossible. Any chance JM is back for the Super Bowl? JM. Who the frick is JM? Who's JM? I thought I could guess it. Joe Mama? Oh, man. That's who? Oh, Jerick McKinnon. Thank you. Oh, thank you. I don't think so. He had surgery. At the beginning of January on a core muscle surgery. So I don't think so. Thanks, guys. I'm like, JM? Chicken juice? How many games will Charles Omenihu miss next year with his injury? Yeah. I mean, I don't know, but it's gonna affect him missing the regular part of the regular season too. I wonder if he talks about it. I wonder if Dr. Jesse Morse talks about it. I'm trying to see if he just shared about it on his Twitter, but I'm not seeing anything. If he doesn't have anything on it, I could DM him and see what he thinks and how long that could possibly take to recover. But it's going to affect the beginning of the season for sure. It's so late. Yeah, it's so late. JM was on borrowed time. Sadly, yeah. McKinnon's had a lot of injuries in his career. I honestly believe that Tony will get some playing time and he'll be an integral part of the win. I mean, I'm fine with whoever the Chiefs want to put out there. I'm just kind of going off like my best guess based on the circumstances and stuff. But hey, if Tony plays, that's fine. But yeah, he was not okay on on Instagram the other day. I'll tell you that. I'll tell you that right now. Tony goes Joker and burns us? Like in the game, just like fumbles it or something? Nah, I don't know. The fact that we even have to ask that question makes me nervous to have him play. I'm just not going to lie. I don't think he would do that. I don't think he would do that. Well, guys, it is 10 o'clock. Appreciate you guys. Thanks so much for hanging out. I am tired. I'm going to get ready for bed and a big day of videos tomorrow. We got a long form edit. Tomorrow we've got me and Kylie's live stream tomorrow night to recap the AFC Championship win, to preview a little bit of the Super Bowl. And then we got the members only Zoom call on Thursday. And then we have the members only, or not members only, we have a Friday night Q&A as well. We got a lot going on here, but appreciate you guys. Thanks for all the super chats, the donos. Hope you guys are doing well. Just enjoying this AFC Championship win. Appreciate the mods holding it down. The members and the regulars in chat just hanging out and asking questions. I feel like we had some really good, engaging questions this stream, which I was really, it just makes the time go fast. We've been live basically 2 hours and it flew by. Nefarious with the 10 bomb though. Let me get this. 5 years straight, playoffs and 3 division winners, but and only 2 playoff wins with Schottenheimer. Oh, okay. 5 years straight playoffs and 3 division wins, but only 2 playoff wins with Schottenheimer. Then 10 years of, are you kidding me? To 9 years in a row and 3 Super Bowl in 5 years, we earned our spoiledness. I like that. Then 10 years of, are you kidding me? I love it, man. I love it. Ocean Girl, I answered you. If you were in here, you got to go to Justin Reed's Twitter. Yeah, just go to Justin Reed's Twitter account. Just search Justin Reed Twitter, and he has it pinned. He has it pinned right here to the top of his Twitter. I mean, I could link it and put it in chat for you if that's helpful. Thanks so much for the 2. It's right here. What do I do? I just spammed it. I broke my rule. I just spammed, but it's that link right there, Ocean Girl. Hopefully that's helpful, and that could get you in there to see that shirt and get it ordered. They've got extra small all the way to 5Xs. Brand said exclamation point spamming. All right, you know what? I'm putting it in there a couple more times. Big pause, actually, with how I said that. Why am I in preview mode? Get me out of there. Okay. Oh, man. Yeah, Nefarious, thanks so much, man, for the 10 bomb. Definitely earned the spoiledness. I'm here for it. No doubt about it. Ocean Girl, thanks for the 2. Hope that link that I spammed and broke the rules helped. And until next time, everybody, let's go. Let's freaking go.
There's still some of those ghosts of Justin Tucker banging a 60-yard field goal off the crossbar and through to be